We are live. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the CBS pulled up right here on the screen. Big Blue fan. Okay. This is the NCAA bracket review 2025. I'm going to go ahead and reveal something real quick to you. Right there. And I don't write very good, and I don't spell very good sometimes, but so far I have 3 teams written down. And they're all projected who I think would be 1 seeds. Maybe. I think Duke might still be a 1 seed, depending on how they evaluate the Cooper flag. And then I got St. John's written down. They may be a 1 seed. They may be a 2 seed. And then I got Auburn. And it's an ACC, Big East, SEC representation. So far, not even seeing the bracket. Don't even know if this is possible. Those are 3 teams that stand out to me. I like Duke because they arguably have the best player in the country in Cooper Flag. I like St. John's because they arguably are a really good team and play the best defense, one of the best defense in the country. And then I got Auburn because I feel like all around they're a really good team. They're a really good team. Even though they did not win the SEC and Florida did, not taking nothing away from Florida or anything, and not taking nothing away from my Cats. My Cats are battling a lot of injuries and stuff. So if I was basing so far, Duke, St. John's, and Auburn stands out to me. Who's the 4th other team that I wonder about? Also, I wrote down Kentucky as a team that can make some noise for sure if Lamont Butler is going to play, and if Butler's playing, and then we know he's good to go. Lamar Butler. So if he's good to go, I think Kentucky has a better chance of doing some more stuff. Now, who else do we got to think about here? Creighton, who played St. John's. I watched a little bit of that game. I like their size, and they got shooting ability. So maybe Creighton will have some stuff. Last 4 in, Joe Lenardi. I had to slow down and say Joe Lenardi said that Indiana was in. Can you believe that? And where's Louisville going to be? So this is all big for the most 25 years. Greg Grumble was the host of March Madness. Oh. Who met you, dear friend? This is one of the first years without Greg Gumbel in it. Rest in peace, Greg.
Teams in the country together to play head-to-head. There's also that possibility that someone unexpected will come out of the blue. If you like basketball, there's no better place to be.
That's right. So that's good. Okay, there we go. We'll turn up the volume a little bit. We gotta watch copyright stuff. We don't want copyright. All right. I hope you're watching on your channels. It's on CBS. It's on ESPN or some sort. Go watch it. Go have fun with it. Here we go. You guys are going to see my reaction, my thoughts. I got my little heater fan on. I hope it ain't too loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. All right.
Because he was my colleague and friend sitting in that seat for over 2 decades. And he did it with great class, great composure, great humor.
So they're talking about Greg Gumbel here, and I appreciate that because that guy was awesome at what he did for a living. He meant a lot to college basketball and the selection show, everything. You just remember seeing this. You remember seeing Greg Gumbel. And a guy that I don't know him personally, but you see him on the screen. And most of these people never know. I've never heard anybody say anything negative about the guy. And sad to hear that one. Yeah. Wow. Good job. Okay, here we go. They're going to start it up. It reminds me so much of like horse racing, like the fastest 2 minutes, you know, when you watch the Derby and stuff. Look at all these teams ready to go. Wow. The SEC is projected to get like 13 or 14 teams. I think 14 is like a record or something. Here's a quick fact. In 2008, all number 1 seeds made the Final Four. That was Kansas, Memphis, North Carolina, UCLA. It's the only time it has occurred. Auburn is a 1 seed, and they'll play in the South region. In Lexington, Kentucky. Wow. Okay, they're going to be playing Alabama State, or St. Francis. Okay. That's an easy game. That should be a win. 16 has beaten 1 now. I think it's happened 2 times now. But their 8-9 game is going to be interesting. I wonder if they get Creighton. Oh, they got Louisville. Louisville's the 8 seed. They gave Louisville the hard one. They gave Louisville a hard game. They put them right up against Auburn second, baby. Oh, God. You got to watch out for that one. That's a good game right there. That's a good game. Oh, Creighton. Creighton, I love it. That's my little dark horse team. Oh, Creighton. I got Creighton beating Louisville. I don't know if they can beat Auburn, but I got them beating Louisville. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I just said that. I showed that on there. Okay, Michigan. All right, Michigan. Who are they playing? Michigan just won the Big Ten championship today. Man, I'm going to lose my voice. Better watch it. I've already been battling a cold. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, Michigan should win that. UC San Diego. No offense. No offense, UC San Diego. 30-4. Must have had a good team. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Woo! They lead the nation in offensive rebounding, and they will face the Ivy League champs, Yale. Okay. I don't see anything there, but I will say this. I'm calling the 9-8 upset, even though most people, it's only a 1 seed difference. Creighton will beat Louisville. They're going to the bottom half. Okay, these are the 6 through the 2s. Ole Miss, another SEC team. That's 3, I think, for SEC right now. They're playing San Diego State or North Carolina. North Carolina's in the play-in game. Oh, good Lord. And no one thought North Carolina. They only had like 1 quad 1 win. They played like 12 and only won 1. And somehow they're in the play-in game. Okay. All right. Iowa State. I'm still waiting to put a team with this other group I got. Lipscomb. Marquette. They're a 7 seed. Lipscomb was a 14 seed, and they're going to play the Iowa State team. Iowa State. And then Marquette is a 7. They're playing New Mexico State, who's a 10. Woo! Kentucky is not in Auburn's bracket, which is, meaning they're not even going to meet them in the Elite 8 area, I believe. So that's good news. That's good news. One whole section of the bracket is done. So then now we're going to go to the other area. So that was in Milwaukee anyways. Okay. That's good news. That's good news.
Well, I'm going to start with my upsets right away. Everybody get used to saying Andamuniwa because UC San Diego is going to defeat not only Michigan in the first round. I like Yale to pull up another first-round upset.
No.
Which means the Tritons, their first season in Division I, they want to keep playing. They are going to the Sweet 16.
Boy, I tell you, looking at Louisville as an 8 seed, that had to be surprising to that team. And Pat Kelsey, phenomenal year, played in the ACC tournament championship game.
Yeah, but it's not good enough.
To the bottom of the bracket now, and obviously the North Carolina situation. It'll be interesting to hear how they ended up being in the bracket.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't think North Carolina should be in the bracket, guys.
And we'll have the chair be able to explain that to us later on.
Yep. Yep. Let's see who else. Let's see who else we got. I mean, out of there, I'm going to call Creighton over Louisville. People don't think so. I think Creighton can beat Louisville. I think they got size. They got 3-point shooters. I think Creighton can beat Louisville. They're not. Neither one of those teams should beat Auburn, though. All right. One side is down. Other sides to go. It already has some controversial putting North Carolina in. I think that hurts a team like Indiana because they're wondering. And with a team like North Carolina getting in, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to think about that. I can't believe I showed you guys like Kentucky Creighton at the top. And those were two of my teams, like, watch out for. Because I'm a Cats fan, but I feel like if Butler stays healthy, then we can really make some noise if he stays healthy. And I like that. If he doesn't, we're going to have problems. So, but then I have Creighton up there because I saw them play against St. John, and I just thought Creighton hung in there for a while. I like Creighton's ability to do some stuff that they did. And I like their shooting. I like their size. And I think they got some tall shooters. And so I like that. So Creighton could be a team to be reckoned with. So here we go. Now it's on a commercial. If you guys come in late to this and you rewatch it, let me know how crazy you think I get, and then comment down below who you're rooting for and watching. The whole idea with this is not for you to watch me, but to basically be like a phone with you sitting on your couch to watch it. Like you're watching your TV, I'm watching my TV, and we're kind of yelling in the living room together or, wherever, writing down our picks and getting ready for our brackets, things we're going to be a part of, and all that stuff. All that stuff. Triple rinse that water. Paul is working on your name on the TurboTax. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, give me that refund. I need to get a refund going. I need to do my Intuit TurboTax or something, or H&R Block or somewhere. I think I got all my documents now. I just need to do it. Ready to file, I think. Just get it done, Oh, this guy's got like he's showing like this, I think it's a Buffalo Wild Wing. He's got these goggles. If that's real, one of them. They're like a goggles they were advertising. And they had like multiple little different screens and stuff. It's not real, but I'd buy one. Like where you can watch, because like B-dubs, and they were like showing all the screens. So he could be like eating, but watching the screen here, and the screen is like hanging on. Like, oh, I got to think about, is Kansas going to be in this? They should, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to write down Kansas as a name to think about. They've been playing horrible. But they got Hunter Dickerson, and he's back again. And so here we go again. It's back on. Coming back after a commercial break. Selection Show 2025 March Madness. And I'm Local John or John Geary, whatever you want to call me. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, here we go. Duke is the other number 1 seed. So, I'm calling these right. I don't know who. Florida or someone else. Might be 2 SEC teams. Florida might be the other number 1. Duke is the number 1 seed. Okay, so Cooper Flag will play. I like that for Duke. They're playing American or Mount St. Mary's. No problem. Shouldn't be no problem, especially if Cooper's there playing. Okay. Okay, Mississippi State. SEC. Okay, another team. Baylor. No, okay. Oregon. And there, okay. So far, Duke's got it easy so far. So far. Okay. Okay, Liberty must score a lot of points, they say. You know, I'm going to take Liberty over Oregon there. 5-12. I'm already looking at Liberty over Oregon. Okay. I don't know about that Akron and Arizona at the bottom there. But Arizona should win that one. But I've already wrote down Liberty over Oregon. I like that matchup. I like that one. Wow. Oh my gosh. Don't do it to us, committee. Okay, BYU is a dark horse team that I do like. They have a really good team. I mean, I like some shooters. And they got a guy on there, I forgot his name. Please don't put Kentucky as the 3. Okay, here's the 11 seed VCU. I'm taking BYU to beat VCU. Here's where they can't tell me that they're not doing this on purpose. If they put Kentucky in Denver as the 3 seed to play BYU, Mark Pope left BYU as the coach to come to Kentucky, be a coach where he was the champion and he was a player. Wisconsin. Woo. Now, did they put Kentucky on the 2 line? Don't think so. Don't think so. Wisconsin there. I don't like Wisconsin, but I think they should beat the 14. BYU should win. I like Kentucky, Creighton, and BYU. But I don't like BYU or Creighton's second matchup. But I do like BYU to make a little bit of noise. I think BYU could win the first and their second round games. St. Mary's will be a tough team. I got to write them down. I think they are. Okay. Oh, they'll beat Vandy. Vanderbilt's in as a 10. Okay, so Vandy's in. So Vandy and North Carolina in. Wow. Wow, makes you think. Other teams we talked about. Alabama. Ooh. Alabama's going to win some games, y'all, in this bracket. And I don't think BYU would have enough. So I may end up having... Ooh, St. Mary's would be a tough one too, though. But I feel like Alabama would beat St. Mary's. But I think St. Mary's definitely beats Vandy. That's something I have to go back through and look. I feel like BYU is going to be a little bit better than what people think.
Good call out, Jay, for sure.
And as we slide up back to the
Yeah.
of this bracket, Clark, is there a matchup that stands out?
Well, the 5-12 always jumps out at you. And both of these teams, Liberty, one of the best offensive teams. They don't play at a fast pace, but they take care of the ball. And defensively, they only allow 63 points a game. Oregon, under Dana Altman, typically always.
I like Liberty here.
The mixing defenses.
I like Liberty in that matchup.
That is one heck of a matchup. Don't dismiss or discount the Flames.
Let's look at the bottom one right there, Arizona, Akron. Akron is a team that went on a long winning streak.
Wow.
They're under John Gross. They're really good. Arizona, I think, was starting to come on again, made it to the
I need to look for Duke's only 31-3. One of Duke's losses, Kentucky. Dude, is Florida going to be the other number 1 seed?
TCU, BYU. I was going to pick BYU early to go deep because they play 10 guys. They're a very mature team. They got a lot of guards they can score. Until I saw the match. Getting by this one is going to be tough because these are 2 great teams. Hey, you like points, and you guys know this is the region for you. Are you kidding me? Duke, Arizona, BYU, Wisconsin, Alabama, St. Mary's is the fly in the ointment there. I actually think BYU has enough to get to the Elite 8.
Yeah. Okay, I see. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, BYU, maybe. I don't know.
I like offense, yeah. And I don't like Alabama right now. Okay, that gives us the East region. The wait is over for half the field. 2 regions down, still 2 to go.
Kentucky has not been called yet, but we're safe. We're in the dang tournament. But we just got to figure out where. This is getting dangerous if you're one of those teams that were on the bubble. You see in North Carolina and Vanderbilt go up there, you got to start feeling upset. I don't know. I think North Carolina I don't know, guys. Some of these teams may not get in. We'll see. Which is also putting me in a vulnerable fan perspective, because now you've got the Cats. They're coming up in one of these other two sections of the bracket we're going to see here soon. It might be the last one, but if they choose to let IU make it in, then that means they could end up in a certain area where Kentucky, and I'm not afraid to play them, but I don't. When Kentucky's played this year, injuries and everything, I just get worried about some stupid little lazy game. And if I get knocked out, if our team, if the Cats get knocked out by some, I don't know, if it was VCU, I wouldn't care. Good for VCU. But if they get knocked out from Duke, Louisville, even North Carolina, Indiana, UConn. Is UConn going to be in? UConn, teams like that, because UConn's really done us over in the tournament. If that happens, I hate those more than anything. But this year we beat Duke. This year we beat Louisville. We lost to Auburn. We didn't play St. John's, but I don't think we did. No, but did we? I don't remember now. No. But yeah, I'm excited. I think this is, so far, my Final Four: Duke, St. John's, Auburn. Why? They're in there. They're good. And I think it's because, like I said, best player with Cooper, best coach with Rick Pitino, best all-around team, Auburn. Now, that takes the best out of it. Now, the fourth one, I think, could be the Final Four. It depends. It could be a St. Mary's. It could be if Kentucky stayed healthy. Could they have a good path to get to the Final Four? I don't know. We have to wait and see, but we'll see going forward. Yeah, it's like they said, "Oh, Louisville, thanks for making the tournament. By the way, your second game will be Auburn if you make it." But I think Louisville loses that game, their first game. Okay, so we're waiting for it to start back up. They're showing a bunch of little conference tournament things. Little, I don't mean it little, I mean it in a mean way. All right, here we go. Halfway through, 50% done. We're going into the... All right, so here we go. Be nice if we played Friday. Houston will be the other number one seed.
Second in scoring defense nationally. And let's say, welcome to the NCAA tournament.
All right. SIU Edwardsville. I don't know. Okay. All right, so they're in there. Gonzaga, who is could be a tough game. If Gonzaga makes their first game victory, they could play Houston tough. I don't like Houston so far with that matchup of possibly Gonzaga. Who else are they going to play, though? The 8-9 matchup here with Gonzaga. Houston should beat these 16. Georgia. Wow, it's another SEC team. Well, I think Gonzaga can beat Georgia, though. I think Gonzaga can beat Georgia. I think it's Houston versus Gonzaga. Clemson. None of that none of this really bothers us. I mean, Houston, who's the other one? Right? Are we going to be the 2 in this line here? I like this bracket so far. I want to be the 2 right here, right now. Maybe. I don't know yet. Wow. Because this don't look too difficult. It doesn't. It's like it's setting us up. Maybe. I don't know. Purdue. Purdue's the 4 seed at the end down here. Okay, let's see here. Purdue. They're going to play High Point. So Houston, out of the Duke St. John or Duke and Auburn, and then you got Houston. I don't remember who was up there as the other one. See, I wasn't paying attention anymore. I better look at the bottom of the screen down here in the South regions and all that. Okay, now we're going to go down to the other half. No way, we wouldn't be down there in Lexington, would we? They're not going to put us in Lexington. Illinois has made it. They're a 6 seed. Who are they going to play? Texas. Are they going to put us? Oh, we're not a 2. Are they going to put us at a 3 in Milwaukee? And we play like Illinois or Texas Xavier? Here we go. Friday would be perfect for us. Friday would be perfect. Friday would be perfect. Come on, Friday would be perfect. Kentucky! Yes! We're in a good area. We don't play until Friday. We're in Milwaukee. I like our second matchup. If we can win this first game against the 14 seed, Troy. Okay, if we can beat Troy, we have to either play Illinois, Texas, or Xavier. I like those games. I like those games. UCLA's below us. Okay? The 2 is going to be nerve-wracking because if it's like Florida, who didn't get a 1, I don't want it to be Florida. But it's probably, maybe. We'll see. Tennessee. We have beaten Tennessee twice. I'm not worried about it. I like our stuff. I might pencil us down here. I don't know, y'all. I got one of my brackets is going to have Duke, St. John, Auburn, Kentucky. Another bracket will have Duke, St. John, Auburn, and somebody else in the Final Four and championship and all that. And then one of my brackets would have, wow, guys, it depends on how the brackets match up. I don't know. I have to wait and see. We got to wait and see. Okay? I think we got an easy bracket. I really do. I mean, Houston, Gonzaga, Clemson.
Two brackets. Gonzaga, first of all, as an 8 seed, is a really tough matchup, right? But the second round game, imagine Houston as a 1 seed would get Gonzaga in their next game, those 1-8 games.
Or Georgia. I mean, Georgia's been impressive as well.
All right, everybody, I got my slingshot out. Ready? Okay. I'm going to sling the lion. McNeese says the 12 seed, Will Wade, moves on. Shot to the tournament. High Point takes down Purdue. High Point goes to...
Wow, High Point. He's saying High Point beats Purdue. Okay, we'll see about that.
Bracket. Wild upset. I like Utah State to beat UCLA. At the end of the day, I think you're going to see a lot of SEC with Kentucky and Tennessee going to the Elite Eight. Is that enough for you, Clark?
That's a ton right there. You went real. Should I leave real? You probably should. I mean, you went very much slingshot. Illinois has been a team that's been high octane, extremely impressive, has hit some bubbles, some turbulence because of injury. Can they get it right and regroup and reset? Because they're as good as anybody. And then you got the Texas Xavier first 4 matchup. Wow, that'll be a good one.
All right, of course, one quadrant still remains.
Okay, one quadrant still remains.
Among those, Maryland, UNC Wilmington, Drake, and Omaha.
Okay, we're still waiting. Still waiting for one more. We know where Kentucky is playing now. Milwaukee. Friday game. Friday game. Which is very important. I think it's an easy matchup. I think it's a favorable matchup. Hopefully we're healthy enough to win the game. And then we're healthy enough to beat Illinois. And then we're just off to the races then. Yep, I had this written down before I started. Duke, St. John, Auburn. And then in one bracket, I'm going to do 2 different brackets. One bracket so far is going to have Duke, St. John, Auburn, and a team I haven't decided with yet. Another bracket will have my Cats, Duke, St. John, and Auburn. That's what I think. But I have to wait and see. I got to look at the brackets, how they all completely line up, because I've just been jumping all over the place, writing things down. And I want to see how they can line up. So we'll see. Maybe when it's done, I'll pull up another screen. I'll pull up a bracket, and we might just fill one in. We might just do it. How do you guys think about that? You know, we might just log in somewhere and fill one out. Let's get it over with. If you guys are coming in, let me know what you think so far with the exit strategy. You better Google that in incognito mode or something, my friend, or just that's something everybody has their own expression or their own explanation for that one, my friend, and then you can figure that one out. It just means someone doesn't want you to be happy. There you go. I don't know. Thanks for tuning in. What do they got going on here? Commercial. Waiting for the other last part of the NCAA bracket to pop up. And we'll see about what's going on. They're showing a commercial for Survivor, CBS, all that kind of jazz. All right. Nope, not yet. Coming up here. One more. I'm glad we stayed a 3-line now with what we got. I'm glad we stayed a 3-line right now, what we got. And I'll have 2 brackets and a lot of stuff that I do. My fun one and my unfun one, but reality if the Cats didn't make it far enough one. Okay, here we go. And no, I don't think this. Remember, I was saying earlier, there's only been one time all 1 seeds made it. I don't think that will be the case this year either, because I just don't see Houston going as far as they want to go. All right, so they're back in. The last bracket to be revealed right here. If you want to watch on CBS, ESPN, you can watch it there. Okay, final region. The other 1 seed. Florida. All right, so Florida is in there as a 1 seed. That West region is already starting off. Florida's a tough team. Okay. All right, Norfolk State shouldn't have a chance against Florida. Florida should beat them. You know a team that beat Florida? Kentucky. UConn. I mentioned them earlier. UConn. They are the 2nd round with Oklahoma. All right. I'm going to say UConn does what they do in the tournament and wins a game. Maybe they could. I don't think so, but they'll win 1. Maybe they beat Oklahoma. Okay. Memphis. Colorado State. Uh-oh. If you're IU and them, you are running out of options. Teams that didn't get in. Okay. Maryland is a 4 seed in Seattle there Friday. Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon University. Okay, you got. Okay, so now we got. Florida, Duke, and I was looking at what had come up on the screen here about 1 seeds. Drake. I like Drake here. I like Drake a little bit. I don't know, though. Missouri, if they're healthy, can play, but I like Drake.
It's must-watch TV for me.
Number one scoring defense in the country.
I like Drake there to beat Missouri.
It's Texas Tech, the highest scoring Texas Tech team in 30 years, led by JT Toppin, who we've seen take over games, a school record 15 conference wins.
Okay.
They were the only team to win at Houston.
Texas Tech shouldn't have a problem with UNCW.
For the seventh time, more than anybody else.
Never gets old seeing these teams react.
Okay.
Seahawks.
Last 4 teams to be announced. Here you go.
Providence.
Kansas.
The streak continues in the tournament for a record 35th straight season. And their opponent, John Calipari and
Oh! Arkansas is in.
Fayetteville in a 7-10 matchup.
Wow.
14 teams from the SEC.
That's right.
Self and Calipari. You kidding?
14 teams for the SEC, y'all. 14. I'm going to take Kansas to beat Arkansas, though. St. John, baby. St. John is down here at the bottom. They got an easy path. They beat the 15, then they got to play Arkansas or Kansas. I think they can get that done. The Missouri, Drake, Texas Tech, and UNCW ain't nothing on them. They got a path to get to the Elite Eight. St. John, guys.
So let's zoom out here and refocus to the top of this bracket.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a mild upset for you, and that's another 12-5 with Colorado State, partly because of the injury issue with Tyrese Hunter. We don't know how he's going to be for Memphis, but Nick Clifford's going to be the best
Yeah,
player.
Colorado State has been on the roll here of late.
Yeah, for sure. And I actually think that Oklahoma, I know Dan Hurley doesn't pay attention to what the media says. I like Oklahoma to win that 9-8 game over UConn.
Well, I'm taking a look at the top part of this bracket at the bottom matchup on Friday. Maryland, Grand Canyon. That Grand Canyon.
Okay, they're saying maybe Grand Canyon.
Team, they've got size, great experience. They
Okay,
got
maybe.
And that's going to be a tough challenge for a very good and explosive Maryland team. I like the Terps to advance. We're going to head down and take a look at the bottom part of this bracket. And I tell you, I highlighted this particular matchup when it was revealed. Missouri Drake, contrasting styles. Drake's style plus the way that Bennett Sturts can play really makes it challenging for a team that wants to play fast. Can Missouri stay patient and poised?
I think Drake's going to win that game. I'm going to take Drake over Missouri.
Shot clock. I like Drake to be a double-digit seed winner there.
Yeah.
And let's look at the bottom there. Second from the bottom, Kansas, Arkansas. Arkansas is going to get Boogie Flam back.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how John Calipari puts him into the lineup. But that's going to give them some depth that they didn't have. Kansas, I think, still's got veterans to play. That's going to be a great game. And then the winner could possibly get Rick Pitino in the next round. It can't get better than that.
Tino Calipari, really? Could we be so lucky? No.
All right.
Let's take a look now. We've been alluding to this. The breakdown.
SEC got 14, Big Ten 8, Big 12 7, Big East 5, ACC 4, Mount West 4, and West Coast got 2. That's your how much each conference got. Multiple bids and all that.
ACC getting just 4 bids, lowest total since 2013. And now we turn our
IU got first 4 out, last 4 in.
close, but did not make the tournament.
Texas didn't make it in.
Is there a team
Or no, the last 4 in. Texas, San Diego State, Xavier, Texas, they all made it in. But West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio State, and Boise State did not.
Xavier, I got to say, Indiana is the one that sticks out to me. They had a win at Michigan State.
Wow.
4-13 quad 1, so more than Carolina. And unlike Carolina, North Carolina also had a quad 3 loss at home to Stanford. Indiana did not have any losses outside of quad 1. So I'm curious to hear the reasoning. I mean, North Carolina had a great non-conference strength of schedule, terrific in the metrics, but the bottom line is only 1 quad 1 win to Indiana's 4. Carolina had a quad 3 loss. Indiana didn't have any losses outside quad 1.
And that's where that subjectivity within the committee comes into play. I mean,
Wow, yeah, this is crazy.
everybody votes on every round of these particular teams, and when you put yourself in position, I take this from you. When you
Yep.
put yourself in position,
Huh.
then you end up getting.
So I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all.
Basically what happened there.
I don't know.
Carolina. But again, with the new metrics adding to the toolkit of the committee, it'll be interesting to see how that's explored.
Yep. Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can find a bracket already. go. Easiest jitterbug phone ever. Easiest jitterbug phone earlier, such as ever, it just said. Okay. It's on there. Look at this. Look at this. Easiest jitterbug phone ever. Okay. We need to find a bracket, and we'll try to fill one out. Let's go to ESPN, I would think. Let's see if we can find NCAA men bracket. It already got a section. Okay, here we go. Can I fill one out? Okay. Let me go back. I'm trying to look real quick before I hop off here. I was going to maybe try to show you guys one. And then we'll go from there. Okay. Men's tournament challenge. There we go. Okay. 20 minutes. Create a bracket. Let's say, can I just make some picks? Brackets will be available on 3/16 in 19 minutes. We gotta wait 19 minutes. I might make a separate video. I think I am going to make a separate video, an actual video that you guys can go back on and watch. It won't be live. So I'm going to make that. I'm going to look at the brackets and go from there. I'll make a video sometime in the next few days, and I'll put it up and you guys can see my breakdown of the bracket and what I think. So far I would say Duke, St. John, Auburn, Kentucky in one bracket as like my favorites. But let me go here real quick, just real quick. Let me go here real quick. I just want to see. Okay. So I can see if this can be even happen. Who would I say? Duke, St. John, Auburn. Okay, there's Auburn and Michigan State. So yeah. And then okay. And in the West, St. John. Yep. And then over here, Duke. Yep. And Houston there's right there. Yeah, it could happen. And Kentucky is down here. So yeah. Final four. But yeah. Kentucky, and who else did I say? Duke, St. John, Auburn. And you know, if I said, and you basically, if you could break down, if it wasn't Kentucky out of this other group, like maybe Tennessee, I don't know, because they come here. Sweet 16. Here's first round, second round, third round, Elite Eight, I think, and then Final Four. No, it wouldn't be. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think Duke's the best out of this group for sure. That's why they're the 1 seed. I think Auburn here is the best. I think over here, I got St. John being the best, including being better than Florida. And then over here, I've got Kentucky in their group because I feel like they're better than these teams here. I think they're better than Houston, and I like it. And if it was not them, then maybe you do go with Houston, who's a 1 seed, or like maybe a Gonzaga or something. I don't know about Tennessee, but they could be a team. Man, I really think it's wide open here in this Midwest one. So, all right. I'll make another video doing like a whole bracket makeup and all that, but that's what I think so far. And yeah, either like Duke, St. John, Auburn, Kentucky, Final Four teams, and then I would probably take like St. John and Kentucky to play each other, which would be Cinderella stuff. Patino versus Pope, just awesome game. That's for my dreaming bracket. What I want to happen. And then for my non-dreaming bracket, I'll take Duke, St. John, Auburn, and then give me Houston. I would then do an actual. So that would be a 1. I would take a 1. And I didn't remember where Houston's from. What conference they're from. Big 12. Okay. So maybe Houston. I mean, Calvin's been getting guys going for a while. So, all right. So, yeah, if it wasn't Kentucky, Houston, then. And then my other Final Four that I think is my business Final Four would be Duke, St. John, Auburn, Houston. And that would give you a number 2 seed, a 1 seed, a 1 seed, a 1 seed. 3 1s and a 2. What's up, Preston? Thought the bracket was good, brother. I thought it was good. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If Kentucky's healthy, they can make some noise. If they can play good, I think they got some favorable matchups, including their big hurdle they would have to get to the play against first would obviously be Tennessee. But the good news is they've beaten Tennessee twice, and it's hard to beat a team 3 times, but that's what Alabama did to us, and so maybe we'll do the same thing to Tennessee. We'll see. All right, that's all I have. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Look out for the video. Go ahead and hit the bell to be notified because when you want to see my bracket upload coming up here soon. All right, guys. Peace.